G'day you lot, how's it going? Sorry for the delayed reaction here. This video is being made in Paris because I'm on a conference and I'm staying in probably the most expensive room I've ever stayed in. The hotel here is charging €90 a night, so $150 a night. For this, it's nice. Not sure if it's €90 a night worth nice, but it's still nice. But thankfully the uni's paying for it, so I don't have to worry about that. So, getting on to things that have happened in the last week. I won't respond to what you two have talked about because I can't get onto the internet at the moment to have a look at the videos that you guys posted. So you'll just have to deal with me talking about my life. Yeah. So the first thing that happened recently was the weekend trip to a little town called Gaal in Steiermark, where Eva and I went with the band that I play in, Rudolfsheim. There was a Blasmusikfest there. Lots of musicians sitting around in a tent, drinking beer, listening to other musicians play music. It was good fun, sitting around drinking beer in a tent, really. But as like in every Australian school fete, there were also games and activities to do. One of the more popular activities was gumboot throwing. I think the idea of it was to throw one gumboot and then throw a second gumboot and hope that the second gumboot lands somewhere near the first gumboot. The second activity that seemed to be very interesting was beer crate climbing. I don't have a video of that one unfortunately, but the essence of it is you put a crate down, an empty beer crate, and then another crate on top of that, and then a crate on top of that, and then you climb on those crates and put another crate on top of that, climb up that one, put another crate on top of that. The record that we found, that we saw, were 12 crates. If you assume that a beer crate is so by so, it's probably 30 centimeters, maybe 40 centimeters tall, 12 beer crates. That's almost 5 meters worth of beer crate. When that collapsed, you can imagine it made an almighty bang. Thankfully, the person who was standing on top of these beer crates was attached through an abseiling harness, which went up to a scissor lift, the top of a scissor lift, and then down to a somewhat larger man who was belaying the person on the crates. I would have loved to have had a go at it, actually. Yeah, so that trip was fun. It was good fun to get out and about. After that, the next big thing was my little trip here to Paris. I'm here to get an insight into the adaptive optics that are going to be put on the extremely large telescope. So I'm here with one of the postdocs called Oliver Chosky. He's a pretty cool bloke, pretty tall bloke, so consequently we got the exit row seats in the plane. But while we were walking around looking for dinner, we found the Gemini. Not a yellow Gemini that had been out in the sun a little bit longer. But it was pretty much the same model as our Gemini, except that it didn't have a second rear view mirror on the passenger side. So pretty much the old Gemini. I think my video last week was a little bit too long, so I'll keep this one short. Next week I'll be on time, don't worry. With that, I'll say, ta-ta for now, see you later, goodbye you lot.